that's what we're going to talk about.
We're back.
How to react.
Yeah.
Now video Get Keen.
That's
so
right.
we're going to talk about 5 examples of her testing you, why, and how to deal with it. How to deal.
That's right, how to deal with
Let's
it.
go.
We're back.
Number 1, she'll try and change you. This could be, because girls are always going to try and change you to test you. So this example of the test is, she's changing you, which is going to test if she can become the alpha.
Definitely.
So testing you in ways such as like how you dress or what you eat. Like, she might be like, oh, I don't like eating,
Yeah.
stop eating pizza, stop eating pineapples on pizza. And you're like, no.
Or she might try and cook more unhealthy. She might try to cook unhealthy foods
Yeah, 100%.
to take you off your, like, you might have a certain, you might have certain meals that you cook throughout the week, and you might have everything planned and prepped, and she might try to like cook dinner. It might be something that's really like sugary or
Just little things that like, they don't really matter, and then she'll do that to see if, like, see if she can out for you. But you gotta understand that if she really liked you as is, why would you change? We're not talking about big things like, oh, if you get her aggressive drunk, she didn't know that when you were going out at the start.
Yeah.
We're talking about like just little things, like obviously dress sense, food,
yeah, definitely.
just little things, and then that will. She's gonna be in a position where she can wear the pants. She's gonna try and get into that position.
She wants to be in a feminine masculine, basically, or masculine feminine, whatever one you want to.
Yeah, so the reason why she's doing that test is obviously if she wants to be in the masculine. The how you react to that is just don't change and just say, you know, kind of, if you liked me how you liked me,
Yeah.
then why would you try and change
Well,
it?
you don't even need a comment. Like if she's trying to change you, you just say to her, if she gives you.
Well, you don't need to tell her. You just don't change.
exactly. Like if she says,
the alpha,
you know,
you're the lead.
that's right. If she says, oh, why do you wear this perfume and cologne? You should wear this one, or you know, why don't you wear this top instead of this top? Just say, I'm happy. I'm comfortable in this top.
Yeah.
This top's good. I'm looking good. They'll be keen.
Yeah,
the other girls will be keen.
the other girls will be keen.
That's right.
And that's what they need to know. Because that's the first test that she'll try and test you with. We'll say. Number 2, arrive late for dates or / waste your time.
Yeah.
So if you meet up with her and then she arrives like 20 minutes late, it's like there. Or if she wants you to hang out with her, but really you got stuff to do. You're like on your grind. You got other things you're trying to accomplish in that day.
Definitely.
She'll try and take that time away from you, and she'll respect it.
Yeah, she'll tell you to, if you have to go for a run, she'll say, oh, why don't we go shopping and then we go for a run later. Like she's trying to direct you in a different way. You need to stick to what you said you were going to do. Go for that run, and then say to her, when I come back, you know, we'll be able to go shopping.
Yeah, 100%. So that's the reason for this test is that she's trying to test your self-worth, see if you value your time, and see if you're improving. So if a man's improving and he's on his grind, and his time's very valuable, so
Definitely.
he's not gonna accept that.
The point is, she always has to be working to have some of your time.
Yeah.
No matter if you're in a relationship or not. Because if she can have your time whenever she wants, then that means that you're not busy. Yeah, she's completed the game. She's clocked you.
You're not on your purpose.
She's clocked you. You're not the main boss.
Yeah. So how to beat this boss is by just checking her. If she's like saying like, oh no, I don't. You know, if she rocks up late to a date, say, you know, we scheduled for 8 o'clock.
Yeah, definitely.
Why are you here late? Like, not why you're here late, but you know, if you were gonna come late, you should have told me, so I could have done stuff in advance.
Exactly.
Then,
Keep it short. Don't say why are you late.
Yeah,
and
don't whinge too much.
Don't whinge. It needs to just be, we scheduled for this time. You did, and then let her speak, and then see what she has to say, and say, well, if you said this time, you need to stick to it. Otherwise, we'll create another time, an earlier time.
Yeah, just clear communication. No butt hurt. Just say, we scheduled for this time.
Yeah.
We come this time because I got other stuff to do as well.
That's
you know,
right.
you fit into my schedule. I don't fit into yours.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's number 2. Number 3, she'll tease you.
Don't be a crybaby.
Yeah, don't be a silk.
Don't be a fucking silk.
She's doing this to test your character and see kind of how you react to pressure, or
Yeah.
what do you call it? What do you call another word?
It could be anything. It could be the teasing.
Backs against the wall, bro.
Yeah, the teasing can be anything. You might do something a certain way. She might not like the way you get as petty as this. You know, the way you brush your teeth, or the way you iron your clothes, if you look after yourself and maintain yourself, or the way you do your hair.
Yeah.
She didn't complain about how you did your hair when you first met her, but now that you're with her, she's complaining about how you do your hair.
Yeah, she'll just tease you on little things. Just got to shrug it off, laugh it off, kind of thing. Like play it off, Like, oh yeah, that's alright.
If,
It's like,
for example, if you're cooking and she says, "Oh, you know, why do you do it this way? Oh, why can't we have this?" Then you say, "Well, looks like I'm eating by myself today
Yeah.
or tonight."
just like
You
laugh it
know,
off, and
laugh
roast
it
it a
off.
little bit back, not too hectic and not too like butthurtish, but like, you know, just like, you know, you can always like roast them in a way in which, you know, it's not gonna be too harsh, or like
There's-
you're cooking just like
Yeah, there's
play
the,
joke
there's the
with-
pan. You know,
Yeah.
cook
Oh,
some
yeah.
cook some food.
Yeah.
Get keen.
Same.
Number 4.
Number 4, flirts and talks to other guys. There's another test that she'll use.
Here's a big one for the fellas. It's hard for
This
you.
one can go kind of two ways because it's hard to dictate. So if it's there's a point where it's too disrespectful, like she might be like touching the guy or whatever, or like too overly flirtatious where it comes disrespectful, and then you got to check her on it and say, you know, I don't like that. Don't stand in front of me. You know,
Yeah.
if you want to be with him, be with him. And I'll just
Don't-
go my own way, abundance mindset.
Number
but-
one rule I'll cut in there. Number one, don't say it. Don't pull her aside at that place.
No, you know.
Because if you pull her aside then and
maybe.
there, if you pull her, yeah, but maybe pull her
Abundance
aside
mindset,
into
bro.
a private room to talk to her about it.
Yeah.
Don't do it in front of everyone because
Yeah,
then everyone else will
oh.
have their views on what happened there.
And you're the bad guy.
Yeah, and then you could either be termed as the bad guy, and if you haven't dealt with it too many times, and you're in a situation where she is testing you in public, you don't have that experience to deal with it in the right way. So do it smartly, remove her, and say,
Yeah,
you know,
another time say it, or say it like kind
Yeah,
of
exactly.
in private. And it's obviously a test. That's not even really a test. That's just like her being a hoe.
that's for
But
public. That's
the
for
test-
public. That's for public settings.
Yeah. Well, another thing is if she's talking to guys, but it's not really flirtatious, being in like it's testing your insecurities. That's what she's doing as well.
Yeah.
So then you just have to pull back, do your own thing, be a wolf, and just enjoy the public setting, the party, or whatever.
Yeah, go away and speak to go away and speak to girls.
Well, yeah, other girls, other
Yeah,
guys.
if she's
whatever.
speaking to guys and it's frustrating you, turn that frustration into play the game. Go and show her that you can go and speak to other girls and that you can raise your sexual market value in an instant.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be the man, you know. You're not supposed to worry about other guys trying to get her
Yeah.
because you're supposed to be the best that she can get.
Yeah.
So if you're getting jealous or whatever, testing your insecurities, then it's showing that you think some guys are better than you, which means that she should think other guys are better than you.
And one thing you'll know, like another one is if you're at home and you live with her, or you're dating her and she's speaking to guys on social media and you know that, or you can see it, or you're checking her phone, which is really insecure. Don't fucking check her phone. Don't be that beta. But anyway, the point is that if you know that she's speaking to other guys on Instagram or on Facebook or whatever, wherever it is, there's always going to be orbiters. There are always going to be guys speaking to your girl, no matter what. So you need to, if she starts speaking to you about other guys that she's speaking to on those platforms, that's when you need to pull her aside again and say, I don't mind that you do it because it's a natural process. It's a natural thing that occurs. Guys are going to want you no matter what. Don't say that to her because that's validating her.
Yeah.
But you need to know that she needs to know that that's going to happen and that you're fine with it. But just don't tell me that you're doing it.
Yeah. So that's number 5.
Fine.
She pulls back. Well, AKA she stops like texting. Or texting becomes limited, or she has all the excuses why she can't meet up.
Yeah.
And then with that pullback, she's just testing your sexual market value and seeing how desperate you are for one girl.
Yeah.
Because if you're a red pill guy, then you...
Generally, the pullback will come after you've passed all these other tests that we've just mentioned
Yeah.
before. All these insecurities that you've passed. So you've passed the public setting where she speaks to other guys, and then she comes back to you eventually in that public setting because you've acted like the king. You've acted on with an abundance mindset, and you've gone and spoken to other people, and you can socialize with other people and be free from her. So this will generally come. The pullback will come after that, where she understands that, and you're probably seeing her a lot, so she needs her own time, she needs her own space.
Yeah. So that also tests out if you're on your grind as well. Because if you're on your grind, you shouldn't be like too needy for her anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So that tests that as well.
We've all faced it. We've all faced it when you try to pull back from a girl and then you've spent like the whole week with her and then you want to go see her straight away. But the point is that this is where you need to realize the big picture, that you need to grow within and you need to keep growing because you'll start to regress. If you start to become reliable on her, if you start to rely on her, then you're going to regress back to your beta form.
Yeah,
Your
'cause
blue pill form.
Yeah, 'cause she's trying to... Yeah, she's supposed to join your life. You don't try and join her life.
Yeah, definitely.
So you trying to get in contact with her too much. It's like you're putting too much reliance on her for you to be happy.
You should be the one pulling back first anyway, if you need to. But if she's the one pulling back on you, then you should have already pulled back. So
That's how you fight it anyway. That's how you deal with it. Is when she pulls back, you pull back, and then do your own thing, and then you get other girls anyway if you're red pilled.
Right. You've already learned. This is the thing. You've already learned. You should be learning how to cook, clean, maintain yourself. You know, do things for yourself. So then when she pulls back, you're not relying on her to do things for you. And then she realizes that you can go off and do it by yourself and go and see other. You could go and get other girls if you wanted to. She'll automatically start to think those things. So she'll come back to you.
Yeah. She's like, who's he dating?
Yeah.
Girls must be keen. And they'll be keen.
They'll be keen.
They'll get more keen.
So
let's say you pass the shit test, the 5 main ones.
Obviously, those 5 insecurities, those shit tests.
Yeah.
They delve into different levels. So in further videos to come, we'll speak about
more in detail about the certain ones.
Yeah, definitely.
And
But yeah, we're out.
Yeah, see you guys.
See.